Breaking incriminating evidence revealed on one of Mueller's attorney by Aaron Moreno for TruthFeedNews.com. People have been saying from the beginning that Mueller's investigation is a witch hunt, and new revelations on one of his attorneys proves it. Turns out one of his lawyers on his Russia probe is not only a Democrat donor, but also former Huffington Post contributor. From the Daily Caller, an attorney on special counsel Robert Mueller's team was a writer for Huffington Post, the Daily Caller News Foundation has found. Aaron Zelinsky, a self-described Democrat, wrote nearly 50 articles as a contributor for the liberal news outlet from 2009 to 2014. "I'm a Democrat," he wrote in November of 2012. A review of his articles shows that he supported President Barack Obama's efforts to close Guantanamo Bay, opposed President George W. Bush's policy on torture, wrote in defense of gun control, and argued for government-imposed limits on how much corporate executives can earn. "Now is the time to begin enacting a progressive political agenda through the ballot box," he wrote in a 2009 article on gay marriage. Zelinsky, 34, has been writing political commentary since at least his undergraduate years at Yale University. As a member of the university's debate team, he took a special interest in writing about presidential debates. Zelinsky expressed support for Democratic candidate John Kerry, Lurch in other words, before a 2004 general election debate. From one Yale debater to another, "Good luck, Senator, I'm rooting for you," he wrote in the Hartford Courant. And he had encouraging words for Obama, wishing him good luck before a 2012 debate against Republican challenger Mitt Romney. "Stay relaxed up there," Zelinsky wrote in a column. "You did the debate thing in 2008. It's a piece of cake. No sweat." The Mueller investigation faced accusations of political bias after it was revealed that an FBI lawyer on his team had sent a colleague dozens of anti-Trump text messages. In addition, Federal Election Commission's records, which only list contributions made at the federal level, show that 9 out of the 16 publicly disclosed lawyers on Mueller's team have donated to the Democratic candidates. President Donald Trump has called the Russia investigation a political witch hunt. Zelinsky, who joined the Russia probe in June of 2017, is not among the 9 attorneys to have made federal donations, but state records reveal a $100 donation he made to a Democratic committee in his home state of Connecticut in 2014, a couple of months before he joined the Justice Department as a prosecutor. He made another donation in 2016, $100 to a local Democratic lawmaker, Harold Koh, who worked for former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton as a senior legal advisor, has called Zelinsky a fair-minded young prosecutor. He is a professional, nonpartisan straight shooter who worked for Democrats at the State Department. Cole told the New Haven Independent in June, but has probably spent more years working for Republicans like Supreme Court Justice Anthony Kennedy and Circuit Court Judge Thomas Griffin. When Zelinsky started a blog on presidential debates in 2008, he told Yale News that he aspired for it to be nonpartisan. "That is the most important feature of the blog," he said. "Unlike a lot of television programs where we see talking heads plugging the candidates of the party with which they are affiliated, we work really hard to maintain objectivity." The blog is no longer available online, but his articles on Huffington Post are overtly partisan and offer advice almost exclusively to Democrats. After Democrats lost a special election in 2010, Zelinsky advised the party to keep calm and run strong candidates. In November, every Democratic candidate must campaign hard, he wrote. "The Democrats need candidates who want to run, not just those who want to win." And a common theme in his insistence that Democrats be more aggressive. The Democrats are like the car enthusiast who spends all of his time working on his sports coupe, but without ever taking it for a spin, Zelensky wrote. No one cares how fast you can go from 0 to 60 if you never leave the driveway. He advised Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid in 2010 to play hardball with Republicans and use the threat of taking away the filibuster known as the nuclear option, quote, as a bargaining chip. And he encouraged Obama to emulate the strong-arm tactic of former President Lyndon Johnson. He wasn't afraid to get down and dirty with the legislative bunch, actually branch arm twisting, cajoling, and sometimes bullying senators to vote his way, Zelensky said of Johnson. His articles also convey a certain pragmatism about politics, encouraging Democrats to reach across the aisle to find Republicans who could help advance a Democratic agenda. There are Republicans the Democrats can and should work with, Zelensky wrote. He only wrote one article on Huffington Post giving advice to Republicans. Stop trying to deprive people of their basic human rights. Well, if you want to stay relevant, at least stop obsessively fighting marriage equality, he wrote about gay marriage in 2012. I'm not asking you to start supporting the basic human right, but maybe at least stop actively opposing it. Special counsel's office declined to comment for this article beyond emphasizing the DOJ guidelines prohibit the use of political affiliation or ideology in making hiring decisions. Well, a whole article just about this crap about this lawyer, this really is nothing in the sense of we all know that Mueller hired biased attorneys. The fact of the matter is Mueller's whole witch hunt is a joke, and it should stop, and stop draining the people of money. We know all these lawyers are on the Democratic side. They all side with the Democrats. So it's not an objective set of attorneys that he's hired. And they come in telling me about the $100 donation. I mean, really? There are attorneys that are 100 times worse on Mueller's team than what they're stating here. But, you know, it's just I should say, an added fact of the Mueller investigation, the witch hunt, and the bogus. I can't wait to see Mueller being prosecuted. That's my what I want to see taking place, because enough is enough with his garbage, basing his whole investigation on the Russian dossier, that quote PP dossier, I should say. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and again, thank you so much for watching.